Welcome to this week's Canadian Whitetail Scouting segment. Locate, learn, set up, hunt. Brought to you by Muddy Outdoors.
We've talked about it before, about how there's strategic ways to use an attractant for your benefit, and that it's not always as easy as throwing a bag of whatever you want, wherever you want, and expecting big results. And the number one piece of advice that we can give is to use an attractant that's better, that's more palatable than the feed that the deer has naturally available in the area. If I'm bow hunting on the edge of an 80-acre alfalfa field, it's hard to compete with that. It's hard to compete with that lush green field. And obviously if I'm bow hunting, I can't shoot across that span. So if I want to get that deer within range and make sure that he's there, I need to use an attractant that's more powerful and desirable than what he has available. An attractant like Monster Meal is extremely high in protein, extremely high in nutrients for those deer, and it's going to be much more desirable, much more palatable for the deer in that area. And I want to use it in a way that's strategic. So I want to look at that area. I want to look at where I'd like to set up. At pinch points, funnels, scrape lines, where I would normally set up without an attractant, that's where I want to start to hone in on, and then add the attractant, and you'll see the results from there. We hunt a lot of farmland like most people do, and just giving those deer grain or corn out of a bin is just giving them what they already have access to in their entire home area. By introducing an attractant like Monster Meal or adding it to what you're currently using, you're going to give that deer an option that's better than what's available in his home area. By giving that deer a better option, it's going to make that deer more visible and give you a better chance at getting a shot opportunity. We also hear the rumors about how big mature deer won't come to an attractant or they're too smart, and that's just not the case. Usually the problem is the attractant's in the wrong spot or it's a poor quality product. Take a look at the area you hunt, make your plan, add some Monster Meal, and the results will speak for themselves.
This week's Canadian Whitetail Scouting segment has been brought to you by Muddy Outdoors. Share your own muddy moment.